Hi Capricorn, how are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. This is going to be your love messages. It's a general reading, so the roles might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for personal reading with me. So in this reading, Capricorn, it's going to be a you versus them format. I'm going to be taking a look at your energy and your challenges. And I'm also going to be pulling past, present, future cards from both parties. Woo! And we're going to clarify them. And I am also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? Capricorn. Although, it's kind of like quite of a dark, kind of like harsh type of card, but I do love your energy. You want to know why? Because the first card in your overall energy, you have the Three of Swords that is in reverse. I feel that this week is all about healing from everything, the shocking experiences that you've been through, something that you thought was stable, but turns out it was built on an unstable foundation. And I feel that this is a period of healing for you, especially with the Hangman. I feel that you are going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And also at the same time, you're going to start understanding things a little bit better. One of the biggest challenges here is you have the Nine of Pentacles and you also have the Queen of Pentacles in upright position. I feel that one of the biggest challenges here has a lot to do with keeping yourself grounded, which is kind of like quite weird, right? Because you guys are an earth sign, but I feel that for this week, you need to find some sort of activities, physical activities that could possibly connect your mind and your body as well. For me, I'm going to give an example. For me, I do like sports a lot because I feel that if I don't do sports for like 5 times a week, I just feel disconnected from my body. So I do like sports, or if I don't have access to sports, I would wash the dishes because I find it to be really, really meditating. But you find what you like to do. Maybe it's walking barefoot in the grass, whatever that may be. But I feel that one of the biggest challenges for you this week has a lot to do with you staying grounded. It's like you are here, but you're not here. Your mind travels elsewhere. Okay. And there's something about you kind of like feeling a bit not really confident, but we're going to clarify later. Anyway, from this person's side, in the past, they have the Temperance and they also have the Three of Wands in upright position. I feel that this person in the past, we're kind of like taking it slow. Okay, I'm going to take it slow. We'll see where this goes kind of energy. I feel that there is a bit of a distance between the both of you. They put themselves at a distance and they didn't really want to touch her. They didn't really want to cross over. In the present moment, they have the Page of Swords and they also have the Star card. I feel that in this present moment, this person has studied or is studying a lot. Okay, when it comes to this connection, when it comes to you as well. And with those studies that they've done, with those researchers that they've done, we're going to clarify what type of research that they're doing. But with that type of studies that they have done, it kind of like solidified their belief that, you know what, actually Capricorn is my wish fulfillment. Now in the future, Ace of Cups and also the World card in upright position. I feel that in the future, you guys are going to have an offer coming your way. But we're going to clarify in a moment. You in the past, Three of Cups and also the Page of Wands in upright position. I feel that in the past, you guys were very, very playful. There is this connection that you have here with your friends, not romantically related, that kind of like makes you feel very, very youthful or kind of like makes you feel inspired or motivated in some ways. In the present moment, however, you have the Ace of Swords and also the Four of Swords. Again, as I said, I feel that there's going to be an idea here or like a breakthrough that you guys are going to be thinking about. And that in itself is going to shed some lights on the confusion that you've been having to a point where you're like, okay, I'm no longer curious. Now I can sleep it off. Now in the future, you have the Judgment and you also have the Eight of Swords in upright position. Your courage, your strength, and your perseverance is going to be tested in the future because there's going to be something here about the boundaries that you've recently established is going to get tested. Okay. What I mean by tested is like, okay, somebody who has crossed your boundaries. How do you ensure this person is not going to cross your boundaries again? Okay, so we're going to clarify in a moment. Let's clarify the Page of Swords from their side. Queen of Wands, the Moon card, and also the Fool card in upright position. So this person, yeah, in the present moment and also in the past, this person had like a lot of questions that was pending in their mind. And I think it has a lot to do with whether or not being with you is a safe investment for them, whether or not you guys are on the same page with them, whether or not you guys are, you know, it's kind of like safe for them to approach this. Because I feel that in the past, they were kind of like waiting for you to come. And now they're kind of like, okay, if I were to be doing that towards Capricorn, would that be a safe thing for me to do? Would I get rejected? Would I get abandoned? Would I get neglected? Would I be shamed? You know, those type of questions are the questions that they're having in the present moment. That is also one of the reasons why this person is heavily studying you. Now let's clarify the Ace of Swords from your side. King of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and also the Empress in upright position. I feel that you are at the phase in your life where you're slowly getting back up again, right? Because there's something here about you losing something that meant so precious to you as well. Now, I feel that in the present moment, it has a lot to do with this week. It's not going to be you pursuing something. It's not going to be you working hard towards something, but instead it's about you attracting it. The more that you pursue things, because you're very tired now, I can tell here, Capricorn, the more that you actually pursue things, whether it be person or career-wise, business, money, the more that you pursue that, the more that the outcome is not going to be to your likings, but the more that you're actually giving your body a chance to heal, your body a chance to indulge itself with the beauty of nature and so on and so forth, the more that you're actually going to be able to receive. Clarify the Star. Let's clarify the Four of Swords in upright position from your side here. I just feel that you guys are very tired, but it kind of like makes sense, you know, every time we just went through like a very stressful situation that triggers a lot of our anxieties. Again, it could be career, it could be our love life, you know, anything. Our body functions in high speed. And when that anxiety is being removed, or that stressful condition is being removed out of our life, or we just put it away from us, that's when our body starts to feel like, okay, now I can rest. And when we rest, when your body needs some rest and you don't rest, you would feel it tremendously, okay? Because I feel that in this week, especially, you're not really keen on anything, especially love related. Even if your friends were to be asking you to hang out, I feel that you're actually going to be your unusual self. You're probably going to be declining it. I just want to rest. I just want to rest. The Hangman shows up again. I just want to rest. Now, if you're single and ready to mingle, there might be a new person coming in your way. That person could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or a Pisces or a Cancer. But again, I just feel that you guys are just not interested because you're so tired. You're tired with life. You're tired with people. And it's okay for you to take a rest, okay? Let's clarify the future. I want to clarify the Ace of Cups here. You want nothing to do with love, right? You just don't want to, especially if you guys are dealing with a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You don't want them. Let's clarify the Judgment from your side. Okay, so one of the reasons why it's really good for you to rest, because I feel that the next week when you guys are recharged, you are ready again to tackle, you know, things that makes you happy, to tackle, you know, the things that you're very excited in pursuing, and etc. You guys are going to be hyper focused again. I feel that in the future, things are going to come to full circle to you. Again, for me, things coming to full circle doesn't necessarily mean that we have that validation or confirmation or closure from the other person, but sometimes it's something that we conclude on our own, you know? And I feel that in the future, your boundaries are going to get a lot clearer to a point that things are just magically come to full circle for you just like that, okay? Now, in the future, as I mentioned, there is going to be a bit of a offering here coming from this person. I think this is somebody that you've dealt with in the past. Yep. There's going to be an offer. Ace of Cups and the Sun card literally mean the heart connection. So there could be an apology coming their way. They just want to talk. They just want to have this emotional talk with you. But I feel that what they're doing in the future is going to be a bit too late because one, in the present moment, you're just lazy. You're just tired of dealing with this type of stuff. In the future, you guys are going to get recharged and you are so ready on just tackling or going after things that matters to you, things that are going to make you look good, things that are just going to get you like a lot and a lot of public recognition. So yeah. Okay, let's clarify the world from their side. Ace of Wands, Strength, and Three of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Swords in our preposition. Okay, so this Eight of Swords doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing because, again, you recognizes the way that this person makes you feel, which is not pretty. You recognizes how the connection that you had made you feel, which is not good. Like, you're thinking less than you are. Like way back then, you had a really, really great sense of confidence and etc. But for some reason, this connection just kind of like made you look at yourself not in a healthy way. And I feel that you guys are going to be aware of that. You guys are going to know that you actually have a choices that you need to be making. And I feel that in the future, you guys are going to have like this goal or this resolution that you would really, really like to pursue. And I feel that you guys are actually going to be communicating to this person. Again, communicating could literally be about like, yo, go away, want nothing to do with you. Or it's just your action, your behavior, your attitude that gives them, okay, Capricorn is not to be messed around in the present moment. That's my catch trying to get in. Okay. Can you hear that? Okay, let's get to your advice here, Capricorn. Nine of Swords, Knight of Cups, and also the Two of Wands in that preposition. The first thing first is you have this, okay? At this present moment and in the future, I mean, in the present moment still, you have this, right? As I mentioned earlier, this connection didn't really make you feel good about yourself, okay? Because it makes you overthink. There's like a lot of monsters in your head right now that is whispering not so good about yourself and for you, right? Is it because I am less? Is it because I'm not fill in the blank? Is it because I am fill in the blank? Kill that monsters in your head. The more that you overthink it, yeah, especially at this present moment, again, Capricorn, the more that you pursue things, the more that you actually chase after things, the more that it's actually going to slip away from you. Because at this present moment, your guides, the universe, your body needs a rest. Trust me, when you rest, you would actually have an amazing manifesting ability. Okay, so if you're thinking of like, oh my God, Anisa, I need to pay off my bills, I need to work harder. No, rest. Trust me, you're going to get money that way. If you think that, oh my God, Anisa, I am nearly, I don't know, at age of having to get married, I need to pursue people. No, take a rest. Things are going to be okay. It's not going to be the end of the world if you stop chasing. It's not. Your body needs it. Okay? Why? So that you could shut this off your mind. Find an activity that makes you grounded and just rest. Next thing, what is it that you need to do? You have the Knight of Cups, now preposition. This is the after tarot deck, so it's going to be very, very different than the traditional Rider-Waite tarot. This tells me that you actually haven't been given your cups of love towards yourself. Before you guys get busy over, because here's the thing, right? I have like a lot of Capricorns in my life. I have cousins who are Capricorn. I've been best friend for more than 15 years with a Capricorn. I know how you guys like to hand over your cup of love as if like it's a freebies for people. No. This time you need to have like clear boundaries. If someone needs your help and you are not in a position where you can help, don't help them. Just say sorry. I have my problem too. I have my own things to deal with. Give that cup that you're so used of handing it like a freebies to everybody else. Give those cups of love towards yourself. You need it. I can't stress you enough how much you actually need that cup of love, how much you need that cup of healing. And then find somebody who you could talk to. I'm sure you have that. Anybody that feels like home, anybody that, every time you share your problem towards them, it almost seems as if like this person is very, very, is capable of giving you a totally brand new perspective. Okay? So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Capricorn. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you guys been looking for. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye-bye guys. Have a great day. I love you.